Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel for sure. Yeah. But anyway, keeping up with this story, man. Yeah. It's a lot going down, and it's gonna be a lot more going down, man. It's like these stories give us, these things, it take years for these things to play out, 2, 3 years sometimes. But let's go check out some more news from the Gucci Mane Pooh Shiesty robbery. Academics called the infamous Charleston White and Hernandez Govan while they was out on tour getting ready for a show to talk about what's going on with the Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty thing. So he did this probably, a few hours after the news broke. And then last night he went to his IG, right? To talk about what was going on with the Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty thing. So it's a lot going on. We know that the news recently broke that they said that there is the government right now at this moment, they didn't have any hard evidence, meaning they didn't have any videotape, and all they had to go on was circumstantial evidence. But they did say it was enough of that for them to have probable cause for the arrest. So a lot of people say this is when the case starts, bro. Like they just got to get you arrested. Now they can start making deals, they can make plays, they can start working snitches and things like that. But I just think, I don't know, these Memphis boys, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Brothers from the a lot of cats from the Midwest and South, they built different, bro. They really built different than cats in those bigger cities, because a lot of the cats from the Midwest and South, they don't really be, especially the street cats. I ain't talking about the rappers. They don't have a lot of options. So if they do make that move, they got to go back to that town. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't know. I don't know, but I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I had to get it past the first 2 minutes because these jokers be cutting up. So let's get right into it.
So I had the animal cruelty and 2 ag assault for them 2 niggas.
Oh shit.
So when I kept going to jail, for them bond conditions for them 2 ag assaults. So now, nigga, it's just some conviction. You ain't finna do nothing to me in front of my woman and kids, nigga.
You mean?
And then nigga, hell yeah, sold out, hell yeah, nigga.
I ain't no way,
Hey, Charleston, I seen you. You had a reaction to you had a reaction to Pooh Shiesty getting locked up. What's your thoughts on all this stuff?
I predicted when he first came home he was going back, just based off the post and the tweets. He made a post about 2 years ago saying he was like Larry Hoover in there. When I saw that post, I said, yeah, he going back. You have to realize in America, most men who go to prison, 90% are back in prison. Look how big these numbers are. 90% are back within 5 years. Those are the recidivism rates. Almost 90%, 70% of juveniles are rearrested within the first year after getting out. So the young niggas make it barely a year. No old nigga who has gotten out of prison make it 5 years without either being rearrested or sent back to prison. So you really ain't free, nigga, till you get past that 5-year threshold.
Man, so you think you knew he was going back? That's crazy.
I predicted it. I predicted it when he first came home. I said he going back and he won't stay out long. He just came home to take some pictures and make a few memories, get his dick sucked in the, the Bentley, and go home and talk about it in the day room. On a Good Friday night during the spread. He just came home to take some good memories.
But don't you think he one of them rappers who actually really live in his raps though?
No. Listen. He's something different. So just imagine had we got to see Raymond Washington, Jeff Ford, Tookie Williams in their prime. Jeff Ford went to prison in his 30s. These are modern day guys like Jeff Ford that really got it, and he's gonna stand on it. And he's gonna end up in ADX just like Jeff Ford did. You know why? His daddy was a street boss. It's in his blood. It's in his bloodline. That's why his words are so influential. That's why he can articulate and know things on the level of grown man game that captivate the minds of young man and old man. Nigga don't nothing get my attention. That nigga got my attention the first time I saw a video with him and 100 young boys outside of my apartment and everybody had guns. I said, the children of the corn. And I've been paying attention since. Now, homie, he gonna have to go to ADX, nigga. They gonna have to do him like Jeff Ford and Larry Hoover.
Isn't ADX like a max prison or some shit?
He going underground. He ain't going on the rock. He going under the rock.
Damn.
He too influential. And he's taking on the persona. That song FDOA, that FD first day out,
yeah.
He was taunting the feds, homie. So he made them come get him.
Listen to that. He said first day out, nigga, fuck the feds.
Man, everybody did that. They came back and got him. Everybody who have taunted the fed came and got him, nigga.
And do you think Gucci did the right thing?
Yeah, that ain't Gucci. Let me tell you something. Say, that's Roderick. Y'all looking for y'all like y'all love it. You know, y'all looking for the old Gucci when he had the pot belly, the serve belly, and the overbite with the lip. That ain't that Gucci no more. This is the Gucci they got on medication. So this Gucci here, just do this. Yeah. See, once they put you on that slow medication, you can't do this. It don't, for whatever reason, that medication don't allow you to head it go up and down. Like, so all Gucci said, yeah, no. And Keisha leading the way. Keisha ain't a street nigga, so she gonna play street woman because they know they get civil liabilities out of this. They don't have to pay none of the contract. Now they can come back and sue him for in breach of the contract, using violence. So they go rob him for everything now, doing it this way.
Man.
Because now we're a victim of crime. We get you criminally, we get you civilly, and we get you contractual.
So you don't look at Gucci like he's a snitch, right?
Gucci on medication. He got to do what's told. You remember when last time you seen Gucci dance and you ain't seen that in 20 years. All he do is smile.
What type of medication is that?
Some type of antidepressant or psychotropic. Remember, she said the boy been battling mental illness. She got him on medication. That's why he's so mild, mannered, and calm. And docile. He like the gorilla when you go see him at the zoo. We be wanting him to swing from the tree, and he just sitting on the log looking. Yeah, he done been sedated with the medication.
Is that a one-time thing, or you got to take it like every day or every other day?
He ain't taking it every day because they can't stand for him to be off. If he be off, he might kill somebody. He go to hearing them ghosts in the house, remember? He say he heard Pookie talking to him.
He said that?
He said that. Yeah, the nigga say he used to hear Pookie in the house.
Oh, he did say that.
Man, y'all think he just rapping. Man, these niggas be expressing they inner demon. I listen to what them niggas say past the beats. No, man, them niggas say when you read the DOJ report, them niggas broke in the prison. So a lot of niggas throwing rocks at the penitentiary. But Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, and Big 30 and them, they broke and stormed the prison and picked their own cell.
Yeah, man. So that was a little part of what was going on with in that phone call. So the phone call lasted probably about 30 minutes. So you go on over there to Akademiks if you want to get that full phone call uninterrupted. But there's a few things that stood out to me, right? He talked about recidivism and that 5-year threshold. Back when I was in college, bro, I had wrote a paper about recidivism and that 5-year threshold, the way how it affects our community. And not only does it just affect people that go to the penitentiary, it also affects those that were convicted, like people that say you was convicted of something or you pled out to something and you got probation, right? And they count that as recidivism because they say that, hey, that's why they load people up on probation 10, 15 years, because in their head, you're going to violate this probation at least once and get a 30-day, a 60-day, or either commit a bad or a worse crime and end up having to complete your sentence. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it happen to a lot of people, a whole lot of people. So, I mean, he is right about that. So it's a lot of things like to beat that 5 years, bro. You literally have to change up everything that you're doing and the entire way that you're moving and completely step away from the game that you was in or the game that you was playing. You get what I'm saying? So it go like that. He talked about suing Shiesty, Gucci suing Shiesty. Yeah, Gucci in a good position because he is the label, right? And let's be honest, Gucci might be he's the label face, but Atlantic is the label, bro. And Atlantic, they gonna milk this situation to get every freaking dollar they can out of this situation. Shiesty gonna make money out of this situation. What they say, he getting 10 million streams a day now. He gonna get a little paper off of it, but it's gonna go to lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do better as far as making decisions, bro, and keeping our money in our pockets, dog. It's a whole lot of other stuff I could say about that, but I mean, it is a good business move, you know. I'm gonna make money off you forever now. Dre Day, it's only making Easy's payday. You heard me, but I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a whole lot more complicated than that, honestly. I'm just cracking jokes. So, they talked about Gucci being a clone and being heavily medicated. I definitely don't think that he a clone, but a lot of people know when you go to prison, bro, they put a lot of people on the meds, bro, and they put you on some real serious heavy things, bro. And a lot of people, they stay on them medications when they get out of prison, and them medications can definitely change you and make you a shell of yourself, bro. So I think that's what people mean when they say Gucci a clone. Like, he might rumored allegedly is on medications, and those medications have totally altered and changed the way he behaves and interacts in society. And that is totally possible if you ever been on psychotropic medications or any type of medications to help with mental health, you know. And mental health is a real thing. It's something real that definitely needs to be addressed, because we all remember the 2008 2009 Gucci, bro. We definitely do. So, you know how I'm saying. That's what. So, yeah, that's just what it is. We definitely remember that Gucci, bro. The wild Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Boy, Simpson Gucci. You hear me? Gucci and Walker fighting at the crib, Gucci. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. What y'all still feeling about this, man? Is Gucci right? Gucci wrong? Whose side you on? Shiesty? I ain't on nobody's side, honestly, bro. I just wish we all could do better as a community. In the hip hop community, and you know, just the community in general, bro. I wish that we can start moving toward a lot more positive things, you know what I'm saying? So, but it is the algorithm. 618 C's, man. I'm out.